Welcome to Hypnosis Health Info. I'm Roger Moore. And with me today is Dan Cleary. He's a good friend and colleague. Dan is a pain relief educator and a hypnotist. And Dan, tell our listeners about your experience with hypnosis and with pain management and what it is that you do.
Well, back in 1978, I was in a motorcycle accident. And I paralyzed my right arm and woke up in the emergency room with intense burning pain, which lasted for, well, till today.
Really? Okay.
The first 5 years I didn't sleep at all in the conventional sense. I would pass out for a couple hours every 24 hours or so. And I'd wake up in tears. I went like that for 5 years, taking every drug I could find.
Okay.
Alcohol, everything, you know.
Nothing worked?
Nothing worked. I went to a person and learned self-hypnosis, and within a week I changed all my drugs, eliminated my drugs,
Okay.
and began sleeping 6 to 8 hours a night.
Now, but you're still not pain-free?
No.
Okay, so how did the hypnosis help? What did it do?
I've learned to take the suffering out of pain.
Oh, okay.
The signals, pain does not exist is one of my favorite things to say.
Okay.
That what we call pain is a signal or a set of signals sent by your body to warn you of important information. When that alarm system no longer functions properly for whatever reason, the signal may continue, but it's not giving you good information. So we have to learn to turn off the signal.
Okay.
It's like turning off the alarm. You hit the snooze button.
Okay, great. Is that what you teach your clients?
Yeah, and because most of the time, clients come to me anywhere from 2 to 6 years after the onset of their situation.
Okay.
It takes 2 years to go through the full medical model and get to the point where they say, there's nothing we can do.
Okay.
So, in about 6 years, they've given up hope, in most cases. This is, it's a generalization, but it's pretty accurate. My first session, my clients have to have success.
Wow.
I do a part of my program that I call the 10% solution, which is, in the past, most of the people that are seeking our services have been in a pass-fail situation with pain relief.
Okay.
Did it work? No. Are you still in pain? Yes. Okay, here, try this, do this therapy, do this drug, add this drug to what you've been doing. Are you still in pain? Yes. Well, then it didn't work. My approach is quite different. My approach is, in the first session, I want to guarantee success.
Okay.
The way that I can guarantee success is by finding the level at which you can recognize success.
Okay.
Because it's not a pass-fail situation. By the time they come to me, they've been through the medical model.
Sure.
If the signal is there, I can't change it. I'm not a medical doctor,
Okay.
although I teach medical doctors. So what I do is help them to reduce or eliminate the signal in their perception. I help them to take the suffering out of the pain, so that they can sleep and things like that.
Okay, so how many sessions would a client come see you for?
For pain relief, chronic pain, anywhere from 1 to 6 sessions is the spread for most situations.
And then from then on, they know how to do it for themselves?
That's the intent.
Okay. So they're not dependent on you, they're not dependent on listening to a CD?
No. CDs are, I don't do anything that you need batteries.
Okay, excellent.
Batteries are not included.
Okay, excellent.
The whole point is that by the time, at the end of the first session in my practice, clients should be able to get significant, recognizable relief.
Okay.
And they should be able to do it themselves in 3 minutes or less.
Okay, great.
So that it's portable.
Now, you said something earlier about teaching medical doctors. You and Michael Elner did Pain Week. Would you talk for a minute about that?
Pain Week is a major interdisciplinary medical conference that's held in Las Vegas in September. And we were invited in 2007 to do this, to teach hypnotic techniques and hypnotic language to all these different medical practitioners.
That's excellent. To doctors?
Doctors, anesthetists, nurses, all sorts of therapists, dentists.
Wonderful.
And we were a little surprised because we're the only hypnotists that we know of that have been invited to a major medical conference. By the end of the conference in 2007, we were again invited to come back in 2008.
That's a real honor.
That's the response, the feedback that the organizers of the conference had.
And that speaks very highly of you and Michael and your skills.
It speaks really highly of the people in the medical profession that are now becoming more aware of how powerful their language can be, and how simple and effective tools can make all the difference in the outcome for the client.
Would you tell folks a little bit about your Little Book of Change and Changing Pain books?
I have two books. The Little Book of Change is basically everybody's first session.
Okay.
It's an introduction to hypnosis. It tells them what hypnosis is and isn't, and it helps them to experience on their own, or to have an understanding of the experience.
Okay.
The book Changing Pain is also for the individual, and it's for people who have chronic conditions of any kind.
And if somebody wants to reach you, get in contact with you, how do they do that?
DanClearyHypnosis.com. That's DanClearyHypnosis.com.
Okay, great. Excellent. And folks, the Little Book of Change and Changing Pain are available both at Dan's site as well as here at Hypnosis Health Info. So thank you very much, Dan. I appreciate you doing this with me today and being on Hypnosis for Your Health Radio. And folks, this is Roger Moore, and this is Hypnosis Health Info.